Shepherd. Are you navigating the dating scene in 2024 and looking for insights to make your journey a little bit more delightful? Well, look no further. Today we've got our favorite relationship expert to decode the top dating trends, share her Valentine's Day wisdom, and give her tips on optimizing a romantic algorithm. Let's welcome Bumble relationship expert. We have Shan Boudram. Shan, I gotta admit, we're excited to have you back for the fourth time on the show. I have to say, you've become a BFF in my head.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Black History Month. And happy to be
There
here.
we go, all three in one. And so, Shan, like you mentioned, Valentine's Day is approaching. So we wanted to kind of figure out what are the key dating trends for 2024, and how can individuals navigate them successfully?
I love how you said how we can optimize our profile. And the way that you can optimize your profile this year is by leaning into your authentic, genuine, current self. So the trend that Bumble has found is that this is year of self, where people are really embracing who they are today. That's self, period, not self improvement or self optimization, just genuinely saying, I am worthy of love as I am. And that also means rejecting some of the traditional trends and expectations. So, timeline decline is a huge one, where we're seeing women in particular say, you know what, I know my grandma had expectations for when I should have done this, that, and the third, but I'm going to do things on my own time based on how I want to feel, not where I want to be in life based on some arbitrary number. In addition, we're seeing the generational blend happening, with 2/3 of women in particular interested in dating younger. And lastly, speaking of the year of self, is the betterment burnout trend. And I think we can go in cycles with this. During the pandemic, we were all very focused on being the best version of ourselves, learning new skills, getting new habits. And now people are just really focused on embracing themselves as they are today.
Yeah, I like that you pointed out focusing on self, period, the self that you are now. So, with Valentine's Day approaching, could you provide advice for various relationship stages when spending this holiday together?
Yeah, I think it's really important to do what we all know is the key to healthy long term relationships, and that is practicing good communication. And Valentine's Day is a day to celebrate love. And what better way to pay homage to love than to do it well? Talk about it. Talk about your expectations. Talk about your plans. Talk about what some of your boundaries are. So it's just easy to say to somebody, hey, Valentine's Day is coming up. Do you celebrate the day? And do you want to celebrate it together? And if you get a yes to both of those, you can have other conversations around, okay, well, what do we want to do? We don't have to plan every single detail if the surprise element, something that you really love about Valentine's Day, but at least getting in the same ballpark of how much you want to spend or how much time you want to invest and what that means to you. Because whether you are going on a second date or you're 2 years into a relationship, you should still be on the same page in terms of a clear meaning for the day. And now this conversation can lead to a different direction where someone says, I actually don't care about Valentine's Day and I don't want to celebrate. And that's great to know in advance, because now you can set yourself up to celebrate self-love on that day.
I like it. And I mean, and to that point, considering Bumble's data, when are the best times to use the app, and what tips can you share for creating an outstanding dating profile in 2024?
Yes, I love that insider baseball question. So they have found that for time of year, between New Year's Eve and Valentine's Day is an incredible time. Never a bad time, but now is the best time to be on. And specifically when it comes to date and time, Mondays between 7 to 8 p.m. is a really great time to be on the app. Now, look, I mean, when you have a very clear vision for how you want your romantic life to go, there's going to take intentionality with that, and there's going to take some patience. So you want to set yourself up for the long game and to enjoy the experience. And one of the ways that I think Bumble is really helping people to enjoy the dating experience is by offering new features that bring the humanness back into it, right? So they have a feature called compliments, where before you even match with someone, you can just say something kind. Because let's face it, when we're in the real world, that's how connections start. They start with, oh, wow, those are really fly shoes. Where'd you get them from? Oh, I see that you're a Knicks fan. Did you watch the last game? Super Bowl is coming up. If you see somebody wearing like a team t-shirt. So compliments are a way to start non-committal conversations and just say something kind. And if it doesn't go anywhere, at least you spread some cheer that day. And that's really, really meaningful.
Shan, you said Knicks fans, but we're Kings fans over here in Sacramento.
I don't even know sports at all, so I'm glad I even got that
There
far.
you go. You said
So
it's
let me
a
tell you
sport.
something. I would not be complimenting somebody on their sports jersey because my fear would be they have a follow-up question. I would freeze. So yes, definitely compliment on your strengths so you know you can follow up the conversation. That's actually a good tip.
There we go. Shan, always keeping it real, and I encourage our viewers to check out her podcast, Lovers and Friends. It's great. She gives great relationship advice as well as personal advice while she interviews others. And to revisit this conversation, check out our website at yourcalifornialife.com, where we will post this interview momentarily.